Something fun to think about is how oftentimes our choices are driven by two things. One is either a loyalty to somebody or something that at some point we felt that we need to remain loyal to, and the alternative is opposition, or these can co-occur. There is something that we are opposing, some sort of, so to give you some context, it's let's say there's a parent that we tend to feel more loyal to and one that we oppose, or aspects of a parent, it could be the same parent, that we rebel from, so to speak. We do our best to not be like that. And then there's the aspect of themselves at the same, of that person at the same time that we need to, that we feel loyalty to. So it creates this sort of intense dichotomy in an individual, and that can be reflected in two different parents. You know, one you feel more loyal to, and another you feel opposition toward or rebellion against. And so what happens is within the self, we split the self into aspects that we perceive as associated with the good parts of the parent or the bad parts of the parent, and we reject those aspects and emphasize or glorify the positive aspects, what we perceive as the positive aspects. So it's interesting to see that you can see this in patterns within a family that are pretty obvious, especially during life transition stages when things are changing and something feels very stuck and stagnant, someone isn't progressing. It could be due to a loyalty or an opposition / rebellion of one or both parents or caregivers or whatever. And this happens to us in adulthood. That continues even when we're not living in a home with our parents and we're fully adults. They may not even be living any longer. We still have that tendency to do those two things. So it is just interesting food for thought.